New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of Morning Prayers. I'm your host, Elzia, and as always, it's my pleasure to be here with you to engage in the sacred art of prayer and to raise our vibrations to the level of the divine. I trust everyone is having a great morning thus far as we continue with another day of this week. It is June 2nd. What a idea that half of the year is already gone, and we are moving and grooving. And again, on another sad note, yesterday there was another mass shooting in Tulsa. 4 people lost their lives. I hadn't heard how many injured. And again, it's a sad commentary. But again, it continues to show us, I believe, that prayer is needed. Now, sometimes people just think of prayer as work, but what prayer does, in addition to anything you think it does, it also aligns the spirit within us. It activates us. It allows each person that's doing the praying to be more vigilant, to be more aware, to be more active in creating a world that works for all. And so, I heard on the news that there have been 20 mass shootings since last Tuesday when they had a shooting in Texas, in Uvalde, Texas. I think it was 20, they said. Now that's just a little over 7 days. We've had 20. So there is a vibration that is in the air that we need to counteract, that we need to begin to send prayers and smiles and waves and joyous conversation to our neighbors, to our friends, to anyone we see on the street. We're not doing it for them to wave back. If they wave back, that's great. If they smile back, that's great. But what we are doing it for is to raise the vibration. Is to raise the vibration. And let's do that. Let's make that a habit for the rest of the week. To everyone we see, to either smile or wave or say good morning or good afternoon, or do them all. Hi, good morning, good afternoon. Just do it, all of it, so that we raise the vibration. And when we do it, we say a little prayer before we do it so that we are aligned and not in it personally if someone doesn't say anything on way back. And when we're done, let's say another little prayer so that we anchor that in our bodies, in our minds, in our spirit, so that we are able to begin to be a walking prayer, to be a prayer that's, when we walk into a room, whether we say anything or not, a prayer has just walked in. Because when we can align ourselves in this type of way, That's what we become. We become living, walking prayers because we've set an intention that creates a vibration. And so even if we don't say anything, the vibratory frequency of what's inside of our inner thoughts begin to resonate from us. And so with that is where I want to go with prayer today. How do we begin to create this resonance within ourselves that make us a living, walking prayer? And so with that, let's just take a deep breath. And as we allow this moment of silence to allow the frequency of the divine to be felt in everything that we are, everything that we do, everything that we say, and to realize that we are a vibratory frequency called sources of God. And so as we understand that, that we are sources of peace, we are sources of love, we are sources of connection, we begin to realize that there is nothing that is impossible. That as we begin to understand our true makeup of light energy, of a divine frequency of love, that we begin to resonate that frequency in everything we do. And so I know and declare that for each and every one on this call and anyone that might hear this later, that as we steal those small moments of silence, of stillness, that we feel that vibration releasing within us. And so right here, right now, I declare this moment an awakening moment. An awakening moment for the mind of God that is within each and every one of us, that is beginning to focus on the family of mankind. The family that works together and talks together and play together so that we can begin to create an atmosphere of family. So that we begin to understand what it means to be a neighbor, means to be a friend, means to be in relationship with something else. And so as we set our prayers and thoughts and energy and set an intention for healing to all those who lost their lives or had loved ones injured in Tulsa, and those that are in Uvalde and in Buffalo and all the other places that has seen these types of killings in the last few days. We set an intention right now that this will stop. This will decrease. We will begin to come together as a coalition of people to put the people, places, things, and solutions in place to reduce this type of senseless killing. And so as we allow that to just resonate through our speakers and through our hearts and through our ears and through our lives, we give thanks. We give thanks for we have the opportunity to come up with solutions. We have the opportunity to be grateful for what we have and to show that by helping others move beyond tragedy. And so it is in that Thanksgiving, it is in that kind of container and intention of setting forth a loving, culturing environment that I release these prayers, knowing that they're already heard, that the resignation, the vibration, the frequency has already been established across the globe, and people are tuning in right here, right now to a law that is infallible. So I just release it. I let it go. I know that it is so. And so it is. Amen, amen, and amen. And so I am just glad that you are here with me today. For those of you who are here, and it is definitely a moment for the, as they say, the prayer warriors. I sometimes don't like that because war is war, but for those prayer practitioners, those prayer magicians, to step on the scene and be heard, to step on the scene and be seen. And so I thank you for being here. Want to say, it's a great way to start the morning. I want to go say good morning to Zoe. How are you? We're rising and shining in love this morning. And as always, if there's anyone in need of prayer for any person, place, thing, or situation, please send your prayer request to prayer@ntmedia.org, and someone on the prayer team will pray for that person, place, situation, or thing. So whether it's for healing or revealing, a celebration, or just praying to anchor down, please send your prayers. And as always, we are in total debt for your support of this station. Please continue to support us in your financial, in your passing the word, selecting like and sharing. All those things help. But we love your support. So please go to www.ntmedia.org and then press the donate button and give to keep us on the air to doing what we're doing. And so with that, I am just I'm charged and ready to go. I'm ready to take a few moments of meditation and get centered on the vibration that I intend to send out for this day. And I'm looking forward to feeling your vibration as you set yours and cast it for the day as well. So without any further ado, I want to say peace and blessings. May the force be with you, as they say, and that is the force of God. And so it is. Amen.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.